Shoddy ass
So
angle.
we are doing the first ride today.
Send her around a couple of
I almost didn't do it because of the fireworks, but when they were going off and I was working the other horses, she didn't seem to care too much. So I was like, you know what? Today's the perfect day. I got a clear schedule for the rest of the month. Let's go ahead and do it. So Jessica's the one that ended up helping me today. So I just kind of sent her around a little bit here as I left the reins hanging just to see if it was going to be something she was going to be bothered with. She didn't care at all. I don't want to talk through this whole entire video, and I kind of explain what I'm doing when I'm on her a little bit, at least to Jessica. So when I did get on, the majority of what I was doing is I send her out. Life's great. She was a little heavy in the face, and I think she's just confused. And so obviously that's going to be something that comes with time. So, but she's pretty smart, and by the end of this, if I turned and put my leg on her, or if I pulled the rein and put my leg on her, she kind of started to figure out, she would kind of, oh, I gotta move. And that's the reason that I have Jessica in here, because if she gets stuck, instead of me having to really get on her and kind of kick on her, Jessica's able to gently tell her, oh, we have to move over. So the majority of what we're going to do now is I'm going to make sure that she stays really soft. For me, or I try to soften her as much as I can in the round pen. I wasn't able to get her to lope off because the round pen was too small, and I couldn't get her to do it. There is a point in time where Jessica picks up the phone from the ground, so I promise you it's not this awful angle the entire time. But one of the times where she tried to put it down, I was trying to demonstrate, yeah, she won't lope in here, and I really tried to get her to do it. She didn't act like she was going to buck, but she gave me a really fast trot, and I didn't want to push it, especially since this is her first experience with at least me on her. So I just tried to keep it positive, and I just had a good time, and like I said, it was super boring. We're going to have a hell of a time sitting her trot, I can tell you that. Her post is real nice and good, though. She has a very enjoyable posting trot. But sitting it kind of took me a second, and then she kind of settled into it. But like I said, overall, thankfully, it was a pretty boring ride. And we'll be doing the same thing tomorrow, and I'll try to get her a little more interested in the rider giving the cues instead of the human on the ground. And but yeah, she's phenomenal, and she had all the steps put in on her to get her to this point. And I probably owe it to the other person that got on her, because she did not give a shit once I got on there. She thought life was great. So, woohoo.
Let's fucking go.
I make noise. It's all good.
I'm going to do this a couple of times before I fully commit to getting on that way. My foot got caught in the stirrup. I have this tight enough where it doesn't slide when I get on. How do you feel? She's tuned in. She's, she has an ear towards me. Sometimes though. I am due for a call, but
Let's hope it's not tonight.
maybe off of like tequila, and it's just like a really weak fall, like, oh, I turned too tight, didn't expect it kind of deal.
This is why I don't fall. I don't do it. I'm like, no, we don't turn. Straight. Good twist. Release.
I'm going to turn her a couple of times. I'll have you stand still unless she gets stuck with me.
Right.
I don't think she completely realizes I'm not here. And if she does, and she's doing this, then I'll take it.
She's okay.
Whenever she gets stuck is when I'm trying to turn her because I don't want to like squeeze her and scare her.
Right. Moving.
It's intense. Okay. I'll have you send her off gently. She says, I got that.
Okay.
I'm trying to get her to turn here and she's getting caught. There. Just like that.
Girl.
Oh, this truck's fucking awful. I mean, I'm kind of riding it like a monkey on purpose,
Right? You're not trying to squeeze her.
but like, this is kind of good.
She'll get better.
And it sucks. I can't lope her in here because it's too tight for her.
Right?
But I'll take a nice little truck.
Okay. There you go.
I don't know if you asked for that, but I don't care.
Yeah, she started first, and I followed it.
Okay. She didn't know how she felt about me leaning down to pet her.
She's what's going on right now.
Okay.
Lots of sensation.
Now I'm posting on it. It's easy
Yeah.
to post. 10 out of 10 recommend posting. There we go. We could put a lot of miles like this.
Right?
Good girl. I like a good sport. I'm going to try to turn her into you.
Okay.
Yield, yield. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good, relax. Oh, good. She doesn't mind me squeezing her too much. This is what it felt like the first time I saw her.
Woo! What'd you step on, girl?
I think she just forgot how to pick up her feet, if I'm being completely honest with you.
That happens to Blue off.
At least he's been cooking.
Oh, there's a little divot there. That's probably
Oh,
what
right.
it is.
Someone was gone. Okay, I'm going to turn her into you. Good.
I mean, she's doing really good.
Oh, she's acting like fucking. I mean, yeah, she's been ridden before.
But I mean, like, you know,
Right?
from what Nicole was saying, like, what did she do? Was she bucking or something?
No, she doesn't give a fucking shit.
She's doing great.
Granted, this round pen isn't big enough for me to lope her,
Yeah.
so that might be something that's going on.
Maybe we'll invest in another 2
Panel.
I'm gonna see how my finances are after I get an apartment for Robert. I don't know how that's gonna be, you know.
I want to turn her into you. Okay. Try to turn her into you.
There you go. Good girl. I think you're doing great.
I think she's doing great too. I was expecting to have to like hold on to the horn and shit.
All right, which way are you going? That
I'm
way?
going left.
Come in.
Pro skills, Jessica.
I know.
Forward motion. There you go. There we go.
Good job, girl. Oh, it's so bright. I should have brought my sunglasses out.
I'm going to turn her into you.
Okay.
She really doesn't care that I'm up here.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I'm gonna turn her into you.
Okay.
Good.
I didn't even have to do anything.
I know, she's paying a little bit more attention to me. She's a little heavy, but that's kind of expected in a halter with clip-on reins that weigh nothing.
Right.
But someone stole my bows out, so this is just my life now. Good.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't even warn you. I tried to see if she'd do it herself.
It's like I can see half the video, like when I'm not facing the sun. This is pretty good.
No, keep going.